Hello boys and girls, Mrs. McCutcheon here. It's wonderful to speak to you again. Missing you lots, but I look forward to every day seeing what you have been up to, either through email, Facebook or WhatsApp. It's great to get daily updates, and I know that all the other teachers look forward to it as well, so keep in touch everybody. And fingers crossed that it's not going to be too long until we're all back in the nursery. What we just have to do as we're told just now, and stay at home and stay safe and look after each other. So until then, we'll just be talking to you through emails, WhatsApp and Facebook, and maybe posting the odd video. I wonder what teacher you might see next. So today we're going to talk about rhyme. Now rhyme is words that sound the same. Now I've got some examples of rhyme, and I hope you can hear how these words sound the same. So we have a wee look at what words I've got. We have got hat that you wear in your head, and a word that sounds the same as hat is mat. Like you could put them together. The cat wears a hat on the mat. Can you hear all those words rhyme, boys and girls? Now another example is top and mop. Can you hear them rhyming? Top and mop. And do you see how the first letters are different, but the other two letters are the same? The first letters are in black and the other two are in red. Top and mop. Yes? Well, we have one more, and then we can read a lovely story to hear if we can hear rhyme in it. So we've got ring, and then we've got king. Yes? Ring and king. I hope you've liked my rhyming words. Today I'm going to read The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson. Now she is a very famous writer, and I wonder if you have got any books at home that might be Julia Donaldson. You never know, maybe if you have a wee look with your parents. Now let's have a little look and see what happens in this story today. Now I want you to listen closely to see if you can hear any rhyming words. Let's have a look. This is a tale of a tiny snail and a great big grey blue humpback whale. This is a rock as black as soot, and this is a snail with an itchy foot. Did you hear that, boys and girls? Soot and foot. They are rhyming words, aren't they? Well done if you got that. The sea snail slithers all over the rock and gazed at the sea and the ships on the dock. And as she gazed she sniffed and sighed, the sea is deep and the world is wide. How I long to sail, said the tiny snail. Did you hear lots of rhyming words in that page, boys and girls? These are the other snails in the flock, who are all stuck tight to the smooth black rock, and said to the snail with the itchy foot, Be quiet, don't wriggle, sit still, stay put. But the tiny sea snail sighed and sniffed, then cried, I've got it, I'll hitch a lift. So this is the trail of the tiny snail, a silvery trail that looped and curled and said, Lift wanted around the world. Oh, the snail's going on its travels. This is the whale who came one night when the tide was high and the stars were bright. A humpback whale immensely long, who sang to the snail a wonderful song of shimmering ice and coral caves and shooting stars and enormous waves. And this is the tale of the humpbacked whale. He held it out of the starlight sea and said to the snail, Come sail with me. Oh, the snail's got a lift. This is a sea so wild and free that carried the whale and the snail on his tail, the two towering icebergs and far off lands. Are you listening for the rhyming words, boys and girls? And fiery mountains and golden sands. Look at the volcano erupting. Woo! These are the waves that arched and crashed, that foamed and frolicked and sprayed and splashed the tiny snail on the whale of the tail. These are the caves beneath the waves, with stripy fish and leathery fins, and sharks with hideous toothy grins swam round the whale and the snail on his tail. Sharks do 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 do. This is a sky so vast and high, sometimes sunny and blue and warm, sometimes filled with a thunderstorm, with zigzag lightning flashing and frightening the tiny snail on the tail of the whale. Ooh, getting a bit frightened now with all that. And she gazed at the sky, the sea and the land, the waves and the caves and the golden sand. Did you hear how that rhymed, boys and girls? Land and sand. Are we getting it now? Can we listen out for some more? Let's keep reading. She gazed and gazed, amazed by it all, and she said to the whale, I feel so small. And then came the day the whale lost his way. These are the speedboats running a race, zigging and zooming all over the place, upsetting the whale with their ear-splitting roar, making him swim too close to the shore. This is the tide slipping away. Oh no, look. What's happened to the whale? Oh dear. What's happened? He's on the sand, he's out the water. Let's see what's going to happen. And this is the whale laying beached on a bay. Quick, off the sand, back to the sea, cried the snail. I can't move on land, I'm too big, moaned the whale. The snail felt helpless and terribly small. Then I've got it, she cried, and started to crawl. I must not fail, said the tiny sail. Oh, she's going for help. This is the bell in the school in the bay, ringing the children in from their play. This is the teacher holding her chalk, telling the class, sit straight, don't talk. This is the board as black as soot, and this is a snail with the itchy foot. Look. Do you see the snail on the blackboard? What's it said? Save the whale! A snail, the teacher turns pale. Look, says the children, it's leaving a trail. This is the trail of the tiny snail, a silvery trail saying, save the whale! Oh, he's trying his best to save his friend. These are the children running from school, fetching the firemen, digging a pool, squirting and spraying to keep the whale cool. Yeah, 'cause he's out the water, isn't he? Have to keep him nice and cold. This is a tide coming into the bay, and these are the villagers shouting hooray as the whale and the snail travel safely away. Look, it's back in the water. That's fantastic, isn't it? All working together to do that. Back to the dock and the flock on the rock, who said, how time's flown, and haven't you grown? And the whale and the snail told their wonderful tale of shimmering ice and coral caves, and shooting stars and enormous waves, and how the snail, so small and frail, with her loopy, curly, silvery trail, saved the life of the humpback whale. Then the humpback whale held out his tail, and on crawled snail after snail after snail. It's going to take them all for a ride, maybe. And they sang to the sea as they all set sail on the tail of the grey-blue humpbacked whale. Oh, look, you see them all on its tail? They're all going for a ride now. That's fantastic. Now, did you listen well, boys and girls? Did you hear lots of rhyming words there at the end of the sentences? Maybe you could discuss it with your parent, or maybe you could go and find some round about your house that you might think that rhyme. You just have a little look and see what you can do, and I'll look forward to seeing any videos or any work that you do today. Take a little photograph, that would be great. Well, that's me going for now, and I'll speak to you soon. Lovely to speak to you again. Bye boys and girls, bye.